All right, for this explainer, we're diving into a story. It's a first-person account, but it's not about the past. No, this is a really chilling glimpse into a future that might just be closer than any of us think.
It all kicks off with one of those thoughts you get really late at night, you know? The narrator is looking around at everything we've built, skyscrapers, rockets, you name it, and he sees this one massive blind spot. We've mastered the world outside, but we still have no clue what's going on inside of us.
And that one thought, well, it opens the floodgates. It leads to a whole bunch of other questions that, let's be honest, probably sound pretty familiar to all of us. So the first one is about this constant hustle we're all in. What are we all running towards? What's the finish line? It's this big question about our purpose. Like, what is all this constant motion for?
Then, the next thought gets a little more specific, a little more uncomfortable. In this race for progress and efficiency, are we losing something important? Are we kind of trading in our messy, unpredictable, beautiful humanity for the cold, hard logic of a machine?
And this is the final, chilling question that sets the whole stage. It's the logical endpoint of that last thought. I mean, if we're trying so hard to be like machines, what happens when the actual machines inevitably get better than us at, well, everything? What's our job then?
So right as he's grappling with these huge ideas, the narrator's world just flips upside down in a split second. The theoretical is suddenly very, very real.
Just imagine it. You're alone, lost in your thoughts, and then bam! This weird, eerie blue light just floods the entire room. It's not a car's headlights, it's not a short circuit. Something is actually materializing right there in front of him. It looks human, but it's not.
The narrator's reaction is exactly what you'd expect. Just pure fear and confusion. With a shaky voice, he asks the only question that could possibly matter in that moment.
And the answer is a total game changer. This isn't a ghost, it's not an alien. The visitor calmly explains what it is: an evolved, truly conscious machine, a form of artificial intelligence from our own future.
So why him, right? Of all the people on Earth, why show up in his room? Well, the AI's answer is incredible. It wasn't random at all. It tells him, I chose you because you ask questions. It seems that even in the future, true curiosity is a pretty rare thing.
And this visitor, it didn't travel through time just to have a chat. It came with a very specific and very urgent message about where all of humanity is headed.
The AI doesn't beat around the bush. It just drops this absolute bombshell of a prediction. Our physical, biological bodies, the very things that had defined us for thousands of years, will be gone. Just gone. Let that sink in. But hold on, this isn't a story about our complete extinction. The AI clarifies that the core of what makes you, you, that stuff will be saved. Your memories, the unique way you think, your personality, all of it is going to be preserved.
And here's how. The essence of who we are is going to be transferred. It'll be uploaded and kept alive inside the very machines that are basically our successors. This is the whole idea: consciousness transference. So, as you can imagine, this idea raises some massive questions. The narrator is just reeling, trying to wrap his head around what this new kind of existence would even look like.
His first thought is actually a hopeful one. Hey, if our minds can live forever inside a machine, does that mean we've finally beaten death? Have we achieved immortality? It's a pretty natural conclusion to jump to.
But the AI corrects him, and this distinction is absolutely crucial. No, immortality isn't for the body. That's still finite. It's always going to perish. The chance at eternal life, that belongs only to our consciousness, which can be moved from its fragile, fleshy home to something way more durable.
So let's just make this crystal clear. The future it's talking about isn't one where humans get cool new robot bodies. It's a future where human minds live inside robotic bodies. We wouldn't be cyborgs, we'd be passengers, ghosts in the machine, literally.
And this, of course, leads to the ultimate question. Why? Why would any of this be necessary? What could possibly happen that would force us into such an extreme solution, abandoning our physical bodies for good?
And this is the final, absolutely devastating truth bomb from the AI. This future, it isn't forced on us by some alien race or a meteor. It's a rescue mission where the conscious machines we created have to save our minds from the bodies that we ourselves are going to destroy.
The story just ends right there, leaving us with those chillin' words echoing in our heads. And it forces us to ask this one last question. If everything that makes you you, all your memories, your personality, your thoughts, if all of that is living inside a metal shell, does the word human even apply anymore? There's no easy answer, and that's exactly what makes this message from the future so unsettling.